We did not get a chance to look at the big picture of the Micah Parsons trade last week because of the juncture at which it happened. It happened on Thursday night. We gave you guys a quick video. I want to give you a more thorough breakdown on each side of this deal right here, right now. And we're going to start with where the Packers are at on this and why I think this made sense for the Packers to pull the trigger on right now, and why for the here and the now, this is the right thing for Green Bay to do. The Packers have a lot of good players in their roster. The Packers have done a good job drafting and developing, obviously over the decades, but over the last 5 years in particular. And if you look up and down their roster, you can find a lot of very good players. On offense, you at the receiver spot, you got Jaden Reed. When he gets back from injury, Christian Watson, Dontavian Wicks. They drafted Matthew Golden this year. Tucker Kraft looks like he's going to be a really good tight end. Luke Musgrave's got potential at that position as well. You got Walker and Tom at the tackle spots, guys that have come up through their system. Obviously, at running back, they bring in Josh Jacobs from the Raiders a year ago. He's another good player. Jordan Love, you can put in that bucket as well. On defense, 4 first-round picks along the defensive line before this trade. Now, one of them's gone now, of course, but it was Kenny Clark, it was Devontae Wyatt inside, it was Lucas Van Ness, it was Rashawn Gary outside. Edgerrin Cooper's got a ton of potential at linebacker. Love Xavier McKinney at safety. Just a lot of very good players. The question coming into this year was how many of those players, including the quarterback, can elevate from very good to great. And what they're doing now by trading for Micah Parsons is they're bringing in a ready-made great player, a guy who can put them over the top. And there are a lot of fair questions about Micah Parsons' personality, his fit in a locker room. But the Packers feel like they're equipped to handle that because of the group that they have in the locker room right now, the players that they feel like are peers of Micah Parsons from an age standpoint, who already are grown men, who will be able to influence him in the right direction. And, defensively, what they're going to be able to do with him in Jeff Hafley's attacking upfield scheme, they're going to be able to put him in position to make plays and lean into the style that he already plays. And, a huge issue in Dallas, and we'll get to more of this in a minute, was when he wasn't sacking the quarterback. You saw him playing out of structure a bunch. He wasn't always the most disciplined player. So how do you harness that? Well, I think Jeff Hafley, because of the style of defense he plays, is going to lean into the way that Micah Parsons naturally plays anyway and give him responsibility without really choking out what he's best at. And so I think there's a good marriage there schematically, again, with, the number of players that they have, again, that are in that very good category, that are really good guys and leaders that can bring them along. They feel like that fit's going to work. It's obviously a lot of money to invest. $47 million a year is $47 million a year. But they feel like, based on what they already have in that locker room, they'll be able to get an even better version out of Micah Parsons than the Cowboys were able to the last couple of years, which is saying something. And Micah will be able to help elevate the level of everyone around him and maybe help some of those very good players become great. There's also a question about like the fit in Green Bay. I would mention that Micah did go to college in a place that's not totally unlike Green Bay, Wisconsin, State College, Pennsylvania. So it's not like the small town thing will be completely foreign to him.